Good morning, children. Now, this is 8th class social studies, 14th lesson, children. The Indian Constitution. What is that lesson name? The Indian Constitution. Children, we already completed many lessons in this 8th class social studies. Okay, children. Now it is Indian Constitution. Now here look at some years ago. That means in our ancient period, in our ancestor time, our India was ruled by kings and queens. Our India became as small kingdoms. That small kingdoms ruled by native kings. But that kings were not unite each other. Okay, children? They often fought each other. They defeated another kingdom. They occupied another kingdom. So that is why there were no unity among themselves. So that's why after some years, what happened? Our country was invaded by foreigners. For example, Britishers came our country. So Britishers occupied our lands and they took the political power over our India. So they started ruling our country. How they ruled our country? By their own laws. They came from England. Okay, so what are the rules and regulations in England government? They implemented the same over our India, but they are not fit for our Indian atmosphere and also our Indian people. Next here, children, they took away our natural wealth, okay, raw material, etc., precious stones, cotton, okay, valuable things. But in this way, what happened? Our Indian leaders recognized how the Britishers occupied our land and how they plundering our land and how we will overcome over Britishers, etc. So in this way we started struggle against Britishers. So finally what happened? We got independence in 1947. Okay, children? Actually, who are educated people, they started revolution against Britishers. Okay, children, they are called freedom fighters. So we demanded the Britishers freedom. Okay, quit from our country. So that is why even Britishers also they were unable to stay here. So that's why they simply left our country. So before leaving our country, they gave independence. But how they gave independence? They partitioned our country as two nations. Okay, India and Pakistan. Okay, children, India and Pakistan. So now look at children here. After independence, what happened? Before independence only, our Indian National Congress, the leaders are meeting every year in one place. They are discussing about our problems. And after leaving Britishers, how we will rule our country, and they are discussing these all points. So in this way, every conference they are holding meetings and they are discussing how we will rule our country, what are our problems, how to solve our problems, etc. Okay, children. Next one, here Britishers ruled our country. Next one, monarchy system and democratic system. So we know what is the monarchy system. Here monarchy system, all powers are vested in the hands of only one man. So he will rule. So the remaining people, they may not question him. If anybody will question, that king will punish them. Okay, children. So that is called monarchy system. But democratic system means all powers vested in the hands of the people, not hands of the one man. Okay, children. So Britishers ruled, and this is monarchy system, and this is democratic system, children. Next, in democratic system, what we can see? Elected representatives. So here the people have the power. These people will elect some people to rule the country. They are called representatives. How they became representatives? We will elect by casting vote to them. Okay, children. Next one, basic principles and rules. Here, what about the constitution? So after independence, Britishers left our country, so our Indian leaders became leaders to rule our country by the people. They are called representatives. Okay, children. So now our Indians thought and they planned how to rule our country. So here they written some principles, basic principles. We need basic principles how to rule our country. Why? Because in our country many religion people are there, poor people, rich people are there, different people following different customs, cultures, traditions, etc. Okay, so how we will rule these all people unitedly? So that's why we need some principles. Okay, children. Next one, we written rules and regulation in one book. So that book is called the Constitution of India. Okay, children. That book is called the Constitution of India. So why we wrote these all rules and regulation to rule our country? So okay, children. So now look at children. What is the meaning of Constitution? Constitution is a book. In that book, what are there? Rules and regulations how to rule our country. Okay, children? So that is the Indian Constitution. Here, set up rules. Okay, children? So we set up some rules how to rule our country, how to govern our country. Okay, so how we will elect the representatives at the state level and central level. Next, what is about local self-government? Who is Sarpanch? Who is Vice President? Who is Ward Member? Okay, children, Jilla Parishad Chairman, Mandal Parishad Chairman. Next, corporators, councillors, mayors, chairmen. Okay, in cities and towns. Okay, children, MLAs, MPs, CM, Governor, PM, President. So these all rules and regulations we wrote in the book. Okay, so that book is called Constitution. Okay, children. Next one, princely states. So on those days, some princely states are there. How many princely states are there? Above 550 princely states are there. Even though we got independence from the Britishers, okay, these princely states ruled by individual prince, native prince. Okay, children. All princely states merged into our Indian government, except some. What are that? Nizamu, Jammu and Kashmir, etc. children. Okay. Next to children, poor people are there, rich people are there. Next one, on those days, our Indian people, most people are illiterate people. They did not educated. Why? Because the Britishers did not focus upon the development of education in our country. Okay. So that is also one of the problem. So here, equal before law. All are equal before law. At Britishers' time, we are not equal with the Britishers. Okay, children? But after Britishers, what happened? So we decided and we implementing all are equal before law. Okay, children? So in this way, we introduced fundamental rights. Okay, what are the fundamental rights are? We know already. You have been reading, learning in your 6th class onwards. Okay, children? Next one, universal adult franchise. See here, this is very, very important. What is the meaning of universal adult franchise? Universal adult franchise means above 18 years, who are the person, whether he is male or female. Okay, irrespective of their sex, their religion, their region, their income, their educational qualifications, etc. The government of India gave or provide that citizen right to vote. So he has the right to vote, he has the right to elect representatives of his country. So that representatives will rule our country as MLAs, as MPs, as chairman, as mayor, as governor, as prime minister, as president of India. Only 5 years, children. How many years? 5 years. How these MPs, MLAs, governor, president, mandal chairman, district chairman, etc. The people will cast their votes to these people. These are called representatives. Okay, children? So that is called universal adult franchise. Next children, even our Indian leaders, so Mahatma Gandhi, Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, okay, many Indians are there. So they studied and they observed how the foreign countries, that means other countries ruled in their countries. For example, our Indian people observed about the French Revolution, how they dethroned their king and how they established their country with elected representatives. Next, they saw British, that means in England. They saw America. Okay, so next one, they saw how the Russian people revolted against Tsar, how they announced their country is a communist country. Okay, children, and China. So we observed, that means our Indian leaders observed foreign countries, how they ruled, what is the system, what are the methods, rules and regulations of China government, Russia, England, USA, France, etc. countries. So that's why we also inspired, our Indian leaders also inspired, and they thought and hoped that same rules and regulations would be implemented in our country. Okay, children? Next one, French Revolution. Next one, parliamentary democracy happened in Britain. Bill of Rights occurred in USA. Next one, they saw, our Indian leaders saw Russian Revolution and also China form of government, socialistic government. Okay, children? Next one, basic institutions. Even British government at their rule, they allowed in our country some institutions, children. Okay, so here in these countries we saw economic equality. Okay, children, all are equal before the law. Okay, but in our country there was no equality among the people. So that's why our Indian leaders also hoped to establish equality among all people of our country. Okay, children? So in this way, Britishers allowed our people in our country elections, children. In 1937, elections conducted, our Indian leaders, they stood as competitors, as representatives, they won. So this is provincial legislature and ministries. Okay, children? So elected representatives. Okay, children? So after what happened, we got independence. So at the time of independence, we formed a constitutional assembly, constituent assembly. Okay, children? CA, it is called CA. So when it is formed for CA, we elected some representatives. When it occurred 1946 July. When it occurred 1946 July. Okay, so the first meeting held for this CA December 1946. Okay, children? Next one, we know partition of India. So after partition of India, what happened? Some part goes and made as Pakistan. So the remaining part is our India. So in our India, how many members are there to this? 299 members are there. Okay, children? So finally, we adopted our constitution 26th November 1949. So it came into force or effect 26th January 1950. Very, very important, children. So these two are very, very important. So we prepared the constitution. This constitution adopted in our country 26th November 1949. Next one, it came into force or effective 26th January 1950. Okay, children, so that's why every year January 26 we are celebrating as Republic Day. Okay, children, what is the meaning of Republic Day? Republic means the head of the nation will elect by the people. It is called Republic. For example, in our country, who is our president? Mr. Ramnath Kovind. So he elected by the representatives of all MPs, MLAs of all states. How MPs, MLAs elected? The people will elect by their utilizing their vote. they are casting their votes. Okay, children? So that is called democracy system. So these all are principles in our rules and regulations of our government. So we can see these all principles are rules and regulations in the book, written book. That book is called Constitution. What it is called? Constitution. Children, now I want to show you some pictures in this. Okay children, I shall explain to you the remaining lesson in the next class.